Yeah, I thought we played exceptionally hard. I thought our guys, we got better as the weekend went on, and Saturday in particular, I thought we played exceptionally well, and would have liked a better fate, but having not lost is a positive, even though we wanted to win.
They still undefeated, right?
Exactly, still undefeated, but the most important thing is we got better. We got a lot better and played to win and played aggressive and played together.
Getting better. I don't know if he can get much better, but Chase Perry, just the weekend he had, if you could, what'd you think of his weekend?
I thought Chase played great. He played. He was quiet in the net and made saves and used his big body to take away the angles and control his rebounds. So I thought he played exceptional and worthy of Player of the Week in the ECAC.
We weren't able to see the game, but I'm curious. When you see 56 saves, do you think the defense was good that night, or was that just Chase being great? I mean, what was that kind of your thoughts on that performance?
I thought that we gave some simple shots that weren't necessarily threatening, and Ohio State came into the weekend, or for sure into Friday night, with a throw everything at the net mentality. We do track scoring chances and grade A scoring chances, and those numbers were consistent with a regular hockey game, not consistent with the number that they posted on the scoreboard.
He said quiet, and you said quiet. I'm curious, what do you kind of mean by that in terms of Chase's play?
Well, it means that a goaltender, any goaltender in particular, or Chase included, is not overactive, and that they trust their positioning, they trust their angles, they trust their size and their equipment, and they're actually not making a save on every shot. A lot of shots are just hitting them. So that's how we would use the term quiet to describe that.
Looking ahead to this weekend, a couple of teams I think you're a little bit more familiar with than maybe the team. Kind of what's the message to the team this weekend heading into this road trip?
Well, it's not going to change. Our message is we're 80-20 focused on us. We have a lot of little things that we want to keep improving upon. We want to make sure first and foremost we rest and recover from the weekend and a long trip back, and we've been doing that, working on that. Guys had Monday off, so I'm familiar with RIT. No changes there in their staff. Niagara has a new coaching staff, so we're approaching that with the mindset that it's all brand new, and that's just a piece of the equation. We need to focus on RPI and then the way we want to play.
5 road games to start the season. Would you like to have gotten at least one home game in there earlier in the year, or is it just kind of?
No, I'm glad we get to go on the road. It was a funny feeling at Ohio State. Our guys wanted to win so bad, and the coaches wanted to win so bad. We had to actually take a little air out of our own balloon and just say, hey, let's play. Let's focus on the process. Let's establish who we are. And if we do that, then we will have success. So being on the road is fine. We get to take everybody, learn what it's like to travel together and have those experiences together.
I mean, obviously you said you want to win, but is there something to kind of take out of, going to a pretty good opponent, the team that came here last year, won twice, get 2 draws? I mean, is that kind of like a statement in and of itself in a way?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not interested really in making statements. What it says is that our guys are coachable. We've got high character guys that are trying to play the game the way that we've been trying to coach it, and it's a hard game. Ohio State was a good team. What feels good is that it's early in the year. That's the only body, our body of work is still small. It's 2 real games. And I'd like to measure it after 4, and I'd like to measure it after 6 and 8 and 10 and so on. But absolutely it feels good to go there and to play properly. Sometimes you play properly and win, and sometimes you do those things and lose. But I thought we played properly and came out with 2 ties. So playing properly is what makes me feel good.
I know I asked you this last week before you guys played, and just before you had that first measuring stick, if what you kind of thought of this team in terms of maybe a ceiling, in terms of what you guys could accomplish. Has that changed or altered at all? I mean, because you said I don't know.
I know.
2 days.
You know what I got to see? I was able to see guys like Brady Whiffen who bring character and desperation with his hockey poise, and I thought him and Patrick Polino and Jake Morello played exceptionally well. Not that it's a surprise, but it was good to see in competition. You got to see that Chase played quiet and confident in the net, and you got to see that Jared Wilson and Prapavessis logged a lot of minutes. Will Riley played strong against another team. So we've gone from theoretical hockey to actual hockey, and it feels great to have those experiences.
Yeah, well, those are always a fun game as a goalie. Seen a lot of rubber, and my teammates did a great job, and a lot of those shots were perimeter shots, so I was able to see a lot of them, get my eyes on it. So yeah, it was a fun game.
Especially considering what Ohio State did last year here, how nice was it to kind of at least, get a couple of draws out there?
Yeah, we didn't win any of them, but we didn't lose, I guess. Tying, I always think, kind of like kissing your sister. So close, but yeah, it was a fun weekend for us. I think it was a good stepping stone for us to start out the regular season.
I know it's still young in the season, but what are you seeing from the team so far in terms of kind of progressing, especially with the new coach?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun working with these guys in practice. There's a lot of energy and a lot of desire to get better. And we know that we didn't have a very good season last year. We're kind of taking that as a chip on our shoulder, and every day we're just competing really hard and trying to get better every week.
Road trip continuing, you guys heading out west. Coach has experience against these guys, of course, coaching against them in the American Hockey. What has his kind of message been, or any kind of extra info for you guys from him, knowing his experience playing against these guys?
We haven't talked a whole lot about those other two teams. We got Niagara and RIT. They're going to be very tough, but we're more concerned about our game and how we're going to play and execute our systems. And if we play our game, I know we'll come out happy at the end of the weekend.
What's the biggest focus for you guys then, kind of this week in practice?
I would say just keep on doing what we've been doing and performing well each day in practice and doing what we're supposed to be doing the right way, and all the little things will kind of put together a couple good games for us.
56, is that like exhausting to an extent? I can't really imagine.
Yeah.
Most of you ever had in a game?
No, actually in high school I had 60 shots one time. We tied 2-2 when I was a sophomore in high school. But yeah, you don't really feel like there's 56 shots. You're kind of in the moment, and it's just fun, and the adrenaline's going, and you're competing, and you look at the scoreboard at the end of the night, and you have close to 60 shots, and it's kind of fun.
Obviously, I know there was a little bit of competition in your position. Do you feel like this weekend pretty much solidified that you're obviously? I know you started, but you have a kind of a stranglehold on that position?
You can never be satisfied, and Lyndon's a very good goalie, and he'll continue to push me every day, and so I'm not happy where, it was a good weekend for me. I'm not going to sit still and kind of lay back. I'm going to put the gas to the pedal and keep going.
Do you feel like this kind of showed off, like tangibly in a game, like what you kind of worked on over the off season and what?
Yeah, I think so. I worked a lot this summer on being more quiet or playing more simple, and I feel like my feet were a lot quieter and I wasn't moving around as much unnecessarily. So I think that kind of worked out.
As a team, I know you mentioned a little bit, but is it kind of like a statement that you guys come out there against a team that probably was close to being ranked and had an opportunity?
OSU is a very good team. They have a lot of good players, but I'm not surprised that we ended up playing them well and almost got a couple of victories. We have a very good team here too, I wasn't surprised at all.